Hi there, this is KV and this is the moon phase report for the solar eclipse new moon on May 9th, and this is going to be the reading for Capricorn. So this is great. Yours is kind of, you'll love to hear this, yours is kind of the best. This is a new moon that is all about really getting clear on what it will take for you to feel happy, to feel carefree, to feel kind of born again, to feel like young and free-spirited and creative galore, to have a baby. If this is definitely baby time for you, so if you are looking to have a baby, this is a great time to have your body be in full support of that. It's like, okay, pregnant. So it is this energy is very much kid related. And if it's not just you feeling like one, it could be you having one, it could be you doing things with kids that will definitely be bringing more value into your life, because there's a value facet. So everything you are working on right now and wanting to bring in is going to be like a value related thing. So and it's going to be about, like, you know, just feeling happy and carefree. So you really need to name, you know, I'm having one right now, and I'm hearing a lot of people with this too, of you know, wanting to bring in more money but wanting to not work as much. And that's something you'll want to be getting clear on, because you have the ability to access and to magnetize something like that into your life right now, if you're honest about that and get clear. If you just say you want to bring in more money, you know, it may be that you get a new job and then it's, you know, 60 hours a week, but you're making more money, you know. So get really clear on that. Yeah, you would like to make more money, but also you would like to have a lot more time for fun and for play and for feeling free. So this can be, the full moon may have like opened you up to areas that you do need to let go of that are keeping you from those things. And there's no judgment with those. These are all particular and individual for each one of you, but you're seeing what needs to, you were seeing in the past several weeks, what really needs to be let go of to open up new opportunities to express yourself creatively. And new hope, to just feel kind of reborn with spring. You know, love too. This is if there's definitely a time, if you're looking for new love, this is definitely, you know, put that on your new moon intentions, because this will for sure be something that can come to you. So let's see, what do we want to say about this one? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I am magnetizing a soulmate love partner. I am making more time for my creative endeavors. I am managing my time better so that I have more of a balance of work and play. I am having a baby. I'm having a baby. I'm spending more time with children in order to discover that fun vibe of life and carefree vibe of life. I am manifesting, I am supporting myself through my creative endeavors. That one I manifested the day I said it, so that one works. Let's see, whatever. Let's see, did we touch on all of them? I'm really scattered. I've had really scattered energy for days. It's really hard for me to narrow anything down. So we touched on love, we touched on sex, I think, and work and play and creativity. So yeah, so understand too that this is a solar eclipse, so it's really kind of opening several month time for these new things to be manifesting that you're focusing on. So, you know, you can really shape most of this year into being exactly what you want from listing off these things now about, you know, just wanting to be more happy and carefree. I mean, isn't that like all of our goals? I kind of think it is. And, you know, even like listen to the main one, because there could be some things with your mental thought processes right now that are keeping you from feeling more creatively abundant, for having time for yourself to express your creativity. to not feeling happiness, maybe buying into some old thought of things are supposed to be hard. And honestly, Capricorns do have it more difficult than any other sign, in my opinion, only because they do always come to this very high position later in life. It's the Capricorn way. It's something that, to be young with as a Capricorn can be really frustrating, but it's something that you're doing these later in life bigger things. And I can tell you too, I just wanted to throw this out there, maybe because you're in the love category now, but I have so many people around me. Always in my life, I would always notice this, but I would always notice, like, even living in California, like, everyone was, like, having babies at age 44, 45, 46, which I was like, that's so cool, because that's such a, I've always thought 38 to 43 is when I'd like to have kids. Even when I was a kid, I was like, I just think that's the best time to have kids, older, because then you have a kid and you hold that kid. Yeah, my kid can do anything. That kid's going to be a star because you've lived your life and because you have more of a focus on them. But also, I've noticed that too with, like, so many people finding their true love, like, in their 40s and 50s and 60s. And it's so special because we change so much. As we get older, we know how to value a human being in our life more and not be so distracted by everything that's out there. Because when you're younger, you're so distracted that it's really easy to take the person you are with for take advantage of your friend or the person. And but when you get older, it's just we have different values. We have different things that we require in love. So I just see it a lot, and I see these people who found that person later in life, and they're so much more thankful for it happening then versus earlier, and they all say that, so if you do have to wait for things so much, you just need to see that in the future you're going to be really thankful for it and you're not going to regret it. And there's something about your life path of having to wait for things, having to work for a long time before they magnetize to you. But it's always going to be the best thing for you, and it's always going to be something that really kind of puts you into a very serious position, something that is very valued and respected. And we can't always get those when we're younger, It's kind of like there's something about age that does, just like wine, it makes it better. It makes what you have to share better. It makes your path just feel so much different when you're looking at it from an older, wiser perspective. And it's like, So this one's about fun and being happy right now. So kind of focus on bringing in some carefree energy where you're not judging yourself so much about not being where you want to be, not having what you want yet, not being in love yet, not feeling good enough about what you're providing, just kind of like lighten up on yourself and know that your timeline is a lot different than every other sign's, and it correlates with things later in life. So, this is kind of why I even too stand by, I think people should like just work at cafes and do their art until they're like 33 or 34. And then kind of get serious about what they'd like to do. Then go back to college if they need a degree, But just to kind of have fun and relax. We spend too much time racing to everything when we're younger, and I just think it's really foolish. So chill on yourself and relax for all the things you wish you would have done and you haven't done, and just kind of know you. I thought I turned off the answering machine. That's funny. And then it cut her off. I thought I turned that off. Okay. Hi, Harmony. Alright, so we're going to stop there. I think that was enough. You have a beautiful new moon, and I will see you in 2 weeks' time. And, yeah, it's all good. So feel some love for yourself. Feel how awesome you are. Remember how awesome you are and how perfect you are. And now get really clear about what it will take to bring in more happiness and more joy and more carefree feelings in your life, so you don't feel all tied up and da-da-da-da-da. Instead, like, It's all good. It's all good. It's all good. Okay, cool. All right. You have a beautiful day. I will see you in 2 weeks with the full moon in Gemini. All right. Okay.